Good day. So I'm coming today with another story. So I want to talk about the importance of having your house cleansed out, having your house prayed through as well. So I want to talk about a case that I was working with. Now, this person, they contacted me. They had a condo and they wanted me to come over, wanted me to check things out in the condo because it just seems like a lot of things were off. Now the condo was empty and they was doing renovation, so they had someone that was working in this condo doing a lot of repair work, doing a lot of painting, things like that. So I come in the condo, I check it out. It feels very heavy inside of the condo. So right off the rip, I noticed that it was a lot of flies that were just all over the place. So the person, they couldn't understand this because they said they don't keep the windows open. And the person that was working inside the home, they don't keep the windows open either. So anyway, I'm walking around and this place feels very heavy. So I told the person, I said, it feels like you have a demonic presence inside the home. You need to have this home cleansed out because something is definitely in here. As I was in the home, the I went upstairs and I noticed that they were changing out light bulbs, light fixtures, light fixtures and the bulbs and the light fixtures. So they were changing these things out. So as I was upstairs and I came downstairs, I started hearing the bulbs almost as if they were being thrown and they were breaking. So, and it seemed like it was a lot of them. So, of course, I run upstairs. I don't see anything. I don't see any glass that's broken or anything like that at all. So, as I'm upstairs and, of course, still looking around, I started hearing noises coming from downstairs, almost if someone was banging or slamming doors. Go downstairs, don't see anyone downstairs either. So the homeowner was supposed to contact me so that I could come back and get things squared away, cleanse the house and pray through the house. Well, they didn't reach back out again. So they had someone move inside of the home. So they have this new person that moves in the home and everything starts off good. Next thing you know, the lady that's living in the home, she stops paying the rent. She starts acting very, very strange. She's acting very strange. Um, the homeowner is telling me that the home smells like marijuana. So, and they have a rule that you can't smoke inside the home. So it's very, very heavy in the home. So long story short, the tenant that started off good, that was staying there, she was paying her bills. She just stopped paying everything. So she stopped paying all of the bills. So it turned into a big mess. And the landlord had to take her to court. Now, again, the landlord was confused because the lady that moved in was a nice lady. She didn't have any problems. And then all of a sudden, everything just changed. So the lady that was living there, she decides to go across the street to the neighbor because she was 2 months behind on the rent. So she goes across the street to the neighbor to borrow money from the neighbor. So she borrows this money. I believe it was like 5,000 that she borrowed so that she could catch up her rent. Well, she never caught up the rent at all. So she moved out. She used that money to purchase, to get another place. But she told the neighbor that that she was borrowing the money so she could catch up her rent, but she never did that. So she was supposed to be making payments to the neighbor. She stopped speaking with the neighbor. She blocked her. So the neighbor had her pastor to call her. And soon as the pastor called this young lady that moved out, she hung up on the pastor. So her whole attitude, everything just changed. And she couldn't believe it because she was like, this girl was so sweet. What has happened to her? So, of course, I come back over. The same thing. I see flies. It's 10 times worse now. There's so much marijuana. Like the smell is so heavy in the home. It's almost like it's embedded in the walls. So the spirit that was there, Now we have multiple spirits. We have a cannabis spirit that's inside the home. So it's flies all over the place. So I go through the home, I cleanse it out, I pray through the home. I could feel a dark presence in this home as I'm walking through and cleansing this home out. The owner tells me that he gets word that the young lady that stayed there, she had to go to the hospital. She was having heart issues. She was just being attacked. She just was not acting like herself. So no one knew what was happening here. But this was a case that it was already something that was in the house. So they never called me back. So the house was supposed to be cleansed out. She came in, and by her smoking so much weed, this just made things worse. So something attached to this. So this young lady's possessed now. So she's borrowing money, not paying anyone back. A lot of people that know her said that she's just lying. She's scheming. Everybody. She got sick. Something attacked her heart. It's like she had a heart attack. So she's dealing with a possession case now because something was inside this home. So after I went through the home, I prayed, cleansed this home out. I waited for about a day or two, and I came back to the home. So when I came in the home, I automatically felt the calmness. The air didn't feel thick anymore. When I walked upstairs, I noticed that I saw all of the flies that were in the home. They were dead. They were laid out on the floor. I noticed that I saw that, and I'm gonna have a picture up here so that you can see. But the flies looked like they were placed in a formation like a triangle. So I'm looking at this, and I mean, I have a picture. It's almost like they had been spaced out perfectly on this floor. So most people don't know what this means. So whenever you're seeing this, that just means that there was a battle that was being fought spiritually, and the battle is over. The darkness lost, the light won. So the Most High God, Yeshua, won. So that just lets me know that my cleansing and the prayers was successful, and all of the demonic spirits was out of the house. All of the flies that were in the house, they are all dead throughout the house. So they had to sweep those up. But again, the flies, they were placed in this formation. And this formation just simply is a symbol letting me know that the cleansing and the prayer work and all of the demonic activity has ceased and everything is gone. Now, whenever you're seeing an infestation of flies, that's always a bad sign. That is a sign that you have demonic presence that are near. So whenever you're seeing these flies, and it was a lot, I would have to say maybe about 30 flies inside the home. So when you're seeing this is not a good sign at all. And again, this is a sign that you have demonic presence. So it doesn't necessarily have to be flies now. It can be mice, it can be rats, it can be gnats, what else? Roaches, spiders, like any type of insects. But if you see that it's a large amount, and it's an infestation, you don't know where they're coming from, this is a sign that there's a demonic presence inside of this home. Now, this could have been prevented if this homeowner would have just went ahead and had the home cleansed out the first time. And I would have cleansed it out, and I would have prayed, and then it wouldn't be so much chaos. So now he's taking this young lady to court. It's just a big mess. Everything's a mess. Again, she's dealing with a possession. She's losing her mind. She's owing people money, not paying people back. They said her memory is bad. She's on the verge of losing her job. She's having negative thoughts. So it is a lot that has happened because these spirits have attached to her through the home. So know that this stuff is real. So if you're dealing with anything like this, I can help you out. My website will be at the top of this video. I'll also provide you with the pictures that I took of the flies and the formation. So I didn't touch these flies when I came in. This is how they were placed on the floor. So if you're dealing with witchcraft or anything demonic, a haunted home, anything like that that's dark, I'm able to help you. So when you go on my website, you can scroll down to the bottom, subscribe to the free newsletter, and then check out my new online academy that is called the Woke Ones Academy. Everyone have a safe and great day.